Shah Bano Case, 1985. The Shah Bano case was a landmark judgment by the Supreme Court of India in 1885 that tackled the issues of maintenance rights for divorced Muslim women, triggering major debates on secularism, gender justice, and personal law in India. The Shah Bano case remains pivotal in discussions about women's rights, religious freedoms, and legal uniformity in India. It highlighted the tensions between personal laws of religious communities and the principles of gender justice and equality under the secular constitution. Mohammed Ahmad Khan, appellant, a lawyer by profession, married Shah Bano Begum, respondent, in 1932. The couple together had 5 children, 3 sons and 2 daughters. Shah Bano Begum was cast out of her husband's house, along with her kids, in 1975. She was then 62 years old. She filed a petition with the judicial magistrate in Indore, requesting 500 rupees per month maintenance, in accordance with Section 125 of CrPC. Her husband, in response, granted her an irrevocable triple talaq and cited that they were no longer a married couple and he was already paying maintenance of 200 rupees per month for almost 2 years. The husband also gave his justification that he paid the court a total of 2,000 rupees 3,000 through dower during the iddat period. The magistrate at first ordered the husband to pay 25 rupees in maintenance in 1979. In response, Shah Bano submitted a revisional plea to the High Court of Madhya Pradesh to change the maintenance payment. As a result, the HC increased the maintenance amount to rupees 179. Mohammed Ahmad Khan then filed a special leave petition before the Supreme Court of India to contest this judgment. Husband's argument claimed that under Muslim personal law, his obligation ended after the iddat period, 3 months, and that payment of mahr, dower, fulfilled his duty. Iddat is a period, usually of 3 months, which a woman must observe after the death of her husband or a divorce before she can remarry. Supreme Court's full judgment link. Section Verdict Parentheses S. A powerful claim. Muslim women can claim remedy under Section 125 of the Criminal Law, CrPC Act, or under Personal Law, Muslim Women's Protection on Divorce Act. 1986. Parentheses, a parallel remedy in law that applies universally, CrPC, cannot be taken away by religious custom, despite the latter being codified as legislation. There are certain conditions necessary for granting maintenance. The person granting maintenance should have sufficient means to do so. If the person supposed to provide maintenance either refuses with his duty to provide the same, or overlooks the same, or defaults, then it shall be considered as neglect or refusal. 3. The person asking for maintenance should be inefficient or unable to maintain himself. Then only he/she can claim for it. 4. The quantum of maintenance to be granted depends on the standard of living of both the parties. Shah Bano Case Judgment, 1985. The Supreme Court of India issued a ruling in the Shah Bano case in 1985 over the question of whether the CrPC, normally applicable to all Indian citizens regardless of their religion, may be used in this situation. Shah Bano received orders to get maintenance from his Muslim husband in 1979, and the maintenance amount was increased by the Supreme Court. According to the then CJI YV Chandrachud, Section 125 was created to address the needs of those who are unable to support themselves. There is no difference in the fact that the divorced wife and the children practiced a different religion. The Supreme Court reiterated that there is no contradiction between the stipulations of Section 125 CrPC and the Muslim personal laws concerning the obligation of a Muslim husband to provide maintenance for his divorced wife who is unable to sustain herself. The court also clarified that if the divorced wife is self-sufficient, then the husband's duty to offer maintenance ends with the completion of the iddat period. Legacy and significance. Landmark impact became a watershed case in India's struggle between gender justice and religious identity. Political consequence. The 1986 Act was seen as appeasement politics, deepening the secularism debates. Reform catalyst. Revived the UCC discourse, influenced feminist legal reform, and reinforced constitutional morality. Enduring symbol. Continues to shape discussions on minority rights, women's empowerment, and judicial activism in India's plural legal framework.